taxes, inflation, and the breakdown of the family are causing us to fall behind. We have the lowest net worth in the United States, and I'm sure those numbers cross the border as well.
Some people get the disability tax credit and they don't open the registered disability savings plan, and that's where the government puts in all the money of grants and bonds for a person with a disability who has done all the steps. Some people don't do all the steps.
Well, that's a better step. Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Vibe here, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe Show, the home of Epic Conversations, and I'm the host of Epic Conversations, 2018 Innovation Award winner, 2020 Best Podcast News Award winner, given out by the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. I also co-host and co-produce the only online show in the world for dads and fathers. It's sponsored by Dove Men Plus Care. And as always, I'd like to say you're blessed, highly favored, a magnet for miracles, and a solution for someone's problem. My co-host, Ryan Knight, I messaged him about 10, 15 minutes ago. He started messaging me, then he didn't message me. So I don't know if Ryan's going to be joining us this morning. That's okay. I'm here, you're here. That's the most important thing. So if you are here, please chime in. It's a open mic Monday. So anything you want to chat about, let's have a conversation and make it happen. So before we go any further, and I see we got some comments, so people have chimed in. So we'll get you in just a moment. As always, please subscribe to the Dr. Vibe Show on YouTube and hit the notification button. And hey, if you haven't hit the subscribe and notification yet on YouTube, please do. Next milestone is 1,620 subscribers. We're on a pretty consistent roll here. So, hey, if you haven't subscribed, please do if you feel like it. If you have, and also hit that notification button so you get notified of upcoming conversations. So I would like that, and tell people about the conversations we have, the epic conversations we have. I haven't used the tagline in a while, but I'm the home of Epic Conversations and the host of Epic Conversations. Also, like the Dr. Vibe Show on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram to advertise your business, product, or service on any of the platforms that I appear on. Hey, why don't you do that? If you have a business, product, or service, we have a really great audience who are very knowledgeable and smart people. So get your message, get your business, get your service out there. Give me an email, dr.vibe at the drvibeshow.com. And also join the Discord group. Email me at dr.vibe at the drvibeshow.com. Don't forget also, if you want to catch edited versions, we also have a great collaboration with Indie Soup Media, which is a independent content creators platform run by our good friend Dr. Tachi out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Been around for 8-9 months and have over 20,000 YouTube subscribers. So there's also content that I'm part of on that, and check out some other content too. Program alert coming up on this Friday's show. Wayne Harris, financial advisor. He's on the first Friday of each month. He's going to be talking about consumerism and blacks, and it's a very good topic all the time, but especially this time of year with holidays coming up. So he is going to go in. He's been sharing some great posts on Instagram, DMing me on Instagram. So he's got a lot of thoughts and suggestions, especially at this time of year where people can tend to overspend. So go check it out this Friday, but you're here right now. Let's see what's going on this morning. Fitness IQ says, morning, y'all. Good stuff. Hey, Ryan, how are you? You know, I really appreciate Ryan. Was a student from is still a student, I think, at TMU, Toronto Metropolitan University. And earlier on this year, he did an internship with me, and he's still staying connected and engaged. So appreciate it. Oh, I did not know this. Today is the National Day of Rest for Black women. Yes, I think that's a very, very good suggestion. Many Black women, a number of Black women, especially in the United States, are very tired because of their efforts. In the last election, many of them wanted to see Ms. Harris win. It didn't come, and they felt that they don't really have as close allies as they felt. So certainly, let's continue that conversation. That's great. And all the way from Colorado, JJ Mars, Mr. Mars. How's Colorado weather? We finally got some light snow here in the Toronto area. this weekend. So you're using your Colorado influence, because I think the last time you commented on any of my platforms that I'm part of, you said that you're getting snow. You had snow from earlier on last month, because we're actually in this now, second day of December. Good stuff. So bring in your comments. And as always, Roger Dundas, happy belated. Won't say what day it was, but belated. And we didn't cross each other's paths yet, but we will. And actually, I got to chat with you today. I need to just chat with you about something today. And oh, yes, I saw this on the news. Joe Biden pardons his son, same Biden who pushed the crime bill during the 1990s. And he had also, from what I understand, said he wouldn't pardon his son, but I guess he's getting some 47 tendencies. So JJ Mars, do you, you know what? I've got the wrong thing here. Hold on a second. I just looked at something. I got to change something here. Give me a second. So JJ Mars, you think these are going to be some more pardons to come by Mr. Biden before he is out of office in January? I got to change something here. I had something from another show that I was on that I hosted last night called Black Men Can Talk. Okay, there we go. Dr. Vibe, the morning vibe. Let's check it out. Oh, Grand Rising, Dr. Vibe. Grand Rising to you, Mr. Harris. And Wayne Harris, who'll be with us on Friday, as I mentioned, talking about consumerism and blacks. He made a visit to Energy Shack yesterday. You guys can't see because of the light. But the there you go, Energy Shack Juice Bar, and visited Carolyn Nicole, Wayne and his lovely, lovely, lovely queen, Angie. And he sent me a picture. I said, man, I wish you would have told me. It's not that far from where I live. I would have loved to have been in the presence of both of you, but it sounded like the visit went very well. And I'm very happy that finally happened. One of the things that brings me absolute joy is when people that I know who don't know each other get a chance to meet each other and it turns out good. Nothing can pay me enough when that happens. So I'm really happy, Wayne, that you went and saw and you support what Carolyn does. I know that big time. JG Mar says, cold weather here, but warmer today. Yeah, I think we're going to be in a run of just cold weather for a while. And I was out, was it on Saturday, getting some of my last raking of leaves in, because the leaf collection is one more pickup. So I'm trying to get as much leaves done as possible, but I don't know if I'm going out there today because it's cold out there. It's cold. So JJ Mars predicts he'll pardon more people. I just wonder who. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see. So as I said, it's open mic Monday. Ryan, I don't know where Ryan is. Like I said, he started to message me, then he did message me. Oh, hold on. He says he doesn't see the link. So just bear with me, and we're going to get Ryan on. It's Gala King time. Well, hopefully we'll see if it's Gala King time, because Ryan is going to a lot of events and being invited to a lot of events these days. So just bear with me. I'm going to send him a link to come on, and we're going to chat it up. But hey, anything you want to chat about or bring any subjects to the floor, this is your time. Had a lot of live conversations I did this weekend. So Ryan has been sent the link, and let me just message him right now so he gets it. Okay. Wonderful. Lots of things going on in the world. What do people think of 47 saying he wants to impose tariffs on Canada and Mexico? 25% tariffs on his first day in office. What is that? That's going to cause craziness, at least in the North American economy. And then on the weekend, 47 then said he wants to do a tariff on 100% on BRICS nations. Wow, wow, wow. What do people think? What are people thinking? Like our economies could go for a big dive starting in January. So in honor of myself and Wayne and Energy Shack, I'm having my water this morning. So what do people think, or what subject you want to chat about? We had last night I hosted one of the new conversations I'm doing now weekly at Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I'm hosting a new co-hosting and producing a conversation called Black Men Can Talk with Kofi Morris and Kofi Sadat. And last night we had a guest, Joe Corley, licensed therapist, and we talked about basically Black men and loneliness. And it was a really excellent conversation. Joe's based out of St. Louis, and we went really in regards to Black men and loneliness. So if you didn't catch it, that's why you subscribe to the YouTube page, and you can hit the replay. It was a very strong conversation. See, a number of you are here, but no one. What do you guys want to talk about this morning? Okay, we don't get a chance to have open conversations that often. So just like to know, announcement also too, for many of you are regular family here, but I just want to tell you that every second Monday of each month for the last year or so, Carolyn Nicole from Energy Shack Juice Bar has been on the platform, and I just want to tell you and confirm that she will be continuing that for another year. So we're looking forward to her, and there's some other things that we're working on to collaborate with. Okay. Thank you. Fit and Anti-Cam it was a really good conversation. I'm glad that you were there to catch it. It was really, really good conversation. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Okay, here's a good question. Are you an all-season tire or winter guy? Good question. So on my older vehicle, I have all seasons. I have another vehicle has the winter tires. So the older vehicle has all seasons. The newer vehicle has winter tires. I know that in Quebec, which was one of your provinces of residence, they're very hardcore on the winter tires. They really enforce it a lot. Wayne says, I heard some of it last night from LinkedIn. Thank you, Wayne, for taking the time out of your schedule. What from the parts that you caught, what did you think of it? Ryan Singh, winter is here. Ryan Singh continues, him and his team. The Ray of Hope documentary continues to get accolades. I know you're up for Oscar consideration. Am I right? If you want to put some more detail on that, I'd love, but definitely follow Ryan Singh's productions, especially the Ray of Hope, which again, earlier this year, I had the honor and privilege of hosting a question and answer for the previewing of the film, and look where it's going. It's just more things that are going on with that film. Let me get my string here, get everything even up here. There we go. Nice. Let's go. So all season, I'm a winter guy now, and it looks like we're gonna have a long winter in the Toronto area. So I'm looking forward to participating. And look who has popped in, the gala. Morning, Gala. Look, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, finally.
So look at this. Your dark hair and your gray hair. Look at the nice. This is cool. What's going on? Good to have you.
Yeah, things are good. Hold on, let me set this up so I can stream to my audience.
There we go. Ryan's got it right. Share it out. He's gonna get it all done. That's good. Good to have you here. Like, I don't mind hosting alone, but I always like to have others. So there he goes. Ryan is now streaming on his YouTube channel. How was the weekend, sir?
Yeah, the weekend was quiet. What was happening? So there was a end of season dinner that the United Brothers Golf Association of Canada, who we had on our show, so Garfield and Curtis, they did I guess you can call it half Christmas, half end of season dinner. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of a place called the Avenue in Scarborough.
No, but before that, thanks for the invitation, guys. Next question.
Are you in the group? Did you join it?
No.
That's probably why you might have missed the invite. What are you talking about?
But hold on a sec. Okay, I'm not dissing them, but I did send them a follow-up email, gave them the link for the replay. Nothing. So okay, that's no problem. So I have heard
and become a member of the group.
Oh,
let us get our golfing on.
Okay.
So yeah, I was asking, have you heard of this restaurant called the Avenue?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the first time I'd ever been there. Black-owned restaurant in Scarborough. Really nice sit-down fusion vibe. I guess it's Jamaican Chinese.
Okay.
Food.
Okay.
We're really good. So yeah, we definitely have to get them onto the Buy Blacks Restaurant Week. But I
Hold on.
think that
and they had the dinner in Scarborough, my backyard, and they don't even tell me. Okay. Okay. Hey, that's all right. No problem.
Yes.
That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. You know what? I don't expect to be invited to anything. So I'm just glad you had a good time. What was it, on Friday or Saturday night?
That was Saturday. And then Sunday kind of shut it down.
Okay. Well, and Saturday night I didn't have too much to do because we ran a repeat for a primetime Saturday, but I was available. That's okay.
Gotcha.
That's okay. That's okay.
Well, I'm expecting to see your membership papers today then, since you want to be invited to the member dinners. Oh,
we'll see.
All right. We'll see.
We'll see. Okay. So Ryan Singh says the Ray of Hope documentary is playing an FYC. I don't know what FYC is in Hollywood though on December 5th. What?
Gotcha.
RSVP Lauren at the filmfestivaldoctor.com.uk. Sin Lounge on Sunset in Wiltshire. So Ryan Singh, are you going to be there? So best documentary, best score, best song. So are these for Academy Awards, brother?
Are those the categories it's eligible for?
So is that in the main best documentary, best score, best song in the Academy Awards? Because that is huge.
That would be quite spectacular.
Yeah. Good morning, Mignon Cam. Thanks again for showing up on Friday and going in on some stuff from the world of disability. And then Ryan, tell them to follow the rules. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's all right. So you go ahead, Fitness I Cam. I can go in on you if I need to.
Congrats to Camille doing her. I think she was doing a post on Instagram every day of November. And I think she hit every day. So good stuff. I'm trying to do that for this month, for December, with our Advent calendar. So letting people know, spotlight a grant that's out there and available every day. So if you're not on the newsletter, definitely go to RyanOneilKnight.com and join up for the newsletter. Get access to the funding spreadsheet that we try to keep up to date as much as possible. And there's at least 6 grants that are available right now that we're going to be touching on. One being on Wednesday, we're doing a working group about the Canada Summer Jobs Grant.
Yes.
So we should get that in, right?
Yeah, actually. And here's the funny thing. I actually got an email from one of the educational institutions that I have a collaboration with about that. And they said one of them's due December 17th.
Yeah,
I believe. And yeah, I may take a look at it, but also to another person, again, people who are serious, they need to get in contact with a gentleman named Tarek.
Yeah, especially if you're going for government grants.
Yes. If you're interested in that, Mr. Tarek is in on that. Okay, we're going to take a really quick break, come right back, and I see their comments flowing. So there's a number of things we can chat about. Hey, what do people think about Walmart rolling back DEI in the United States? Anyone have any comments about that? So we'll be back in just a moment. And I see the comments are coming. Hey, drive it. This is an open mic Monday. You can do whatever you want to chat about, anything you want. We're gonna do it. And just make sure you behave yourself. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey, Dr. Vibe. This is Nigel Gordyke checking in from Waterloo in Southwest Ontario. I love your show, especially how it takes conversations that we're having in the community and expands them into the broader community, so more and more people can get involved and engaged. That expands on the topics and takes them to a wider audience, and it enables more of us to feel engaged and part of the community. Thank you for including me in one of those conversations recently. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Much love.
Thank you, Nigel. One of the wonderful contributors to BuyBlacks.com, Black Canada's #1 online magazine. So let's go back. There's a whole bunch of comments coming up here. So let me do some things. Let's highlight some multi-purposing here. Don't have our producing help just for today, but okay, I've got things. Okay. So Mignon Cam says December is Vlogmas. I don't know what Vlogmas is, so you got to tell me. Fitness IQ, thank you. Mia, rest now and start back at it.
Okay, good stuff.
Okay.
Good stuff.
All right. Ryan Singh says the Academy Awards for your considerations. Okay, FYC. All right. Thank you. Okay, Fitness of Vlogmas. No, thank you.
You already did your quota. You're all good.
Yes. Fitness Mini says Fitness IQ Cam. Just be ready for Veda vlog every day for April or August. Fitness IQ says April is tax season. I don't want to go mod at Mini on Cam.
Yes.
Okay. Mini on Cam says DI's pull was just a fill quota to say that they did it and find reasons to pull it. Well, I think more economic, more than anything. All this stuff, family, this is just my lens. We live in a North American society. This is a capitalistic democracy. Those who have money have power. Who is, in my mind, the most powerful person in the world right now is Elon Musk. And okay, Minion Camp says, what is Vlogmas? Vlogmas is a holiday tradition on YouTube in which creators post one video every day in December during the run-up to Christmas. Okay, that's what I like. See, I asked for an explanation. Minion Cam brings it. Thank you. I like that. All right. So Ryan, any thoughts on tariffs? Any thoughts on
well, touching on Walmart first, as you mentioned that, because it's curious that they would come out the gate and be very public about it, and now almost set the tone for this whole presidency that's about to happen, because that might be kind of a pre-strike to now imagine how much products Walmart buys from China, and they're about to hear about these tariffs. How much products does Walmart buy from BRICS? And they're about to hear about 100% tariffs. So trying to get on 47's good side by saying, hey, we're already distancing ourselves from this DEI talk. Because remember what he did with the schools, that if you are found to be discriminating against white students,
white reparations,
right? So then those schools could get sued. So now imagine what he'll do to corporations that still have DEI practices. Well, this might be a pre-strike to get away from potential lawsuits after 47 goes after corporations.
Well, one of my, and we know this gentleman, a very astute gentleman named Cesar Nadima Musa, who was on my Black Canada Talking yesterday, and we chatted about this subject, and he brought up many interesting points. But one interesting thing, there's a 47 Bible.
Okay, yeah, that they sell. There's lots of stuff.
Bobbleheads. Guess where it's manufactured?
I have no doubt it's in China. It probably says it on the back. He's taxing himself. That's
right. So here's
comical about this.
So here's the thing: you want to put all these tariffs, and he wants to bring business right back from the United States. So are Americans willing to receive the wages that Chinese people do to manufacture those goods that go to America?
They're to be determined.
You bet. Oh, Fitness IQ goes, fun facts: more people spent on Black Friday this year than last year. Oh,
okay,
interesting. I didn't spend a penny on Black Friday.
Yeah, I actually went to check out this new place called Treasure Bin, and Bin.
Where's it located?
Pickering.
Okay.
So it's a new location. I think they have a couple other places. So everything in the place is $18.99 on Saturdays, and then Sunday drops to $12.99 down to
these creeks pricing.
Yeah, Friday I think it's $7 again.
Yeah.
So I mean, not amazing products. I would say in the open area they do have an electronics section where the lineup for that was
of course.
So I was like, yeah. But interesting concept. I mean,
it's not new. Actually, I was in a mall in my general area and I saw a place like that. It may be the same chain. But if I do any buying, because I think there's a difference between shopping and buying, and people want to know what's the difference. Well, when you shop, you look at something. Okay, when you buy it and you're gone, right?
Yes.
But I do a lot of majority of purchasing of those type of things online, and I do have some online stores that I deal with specifically. I've been doing for years, where I get very good deals.
Nice.
There was a purchase I made a few weeks ago. I've got it was, geez, I saved about $1,400.
Yay, that's solid. Nice.
14. So yeah, I deal with 2 or 3 online stores. That's what I do a majority of my purchases when I have to purchase things like appliances, electronics, etc. All that stuff is through that. Let's see, we have this here. Mignon Cam says the movie Armageddon, Russian components, American components, all made in Taiwan, not Taiwan, for the spaceship in that movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, Frequency Event Promotions, Dr. Vibe and Ryan Knight.
Yes.
And Cam says savings on shopping only happens when you put that money into savings. There you go. Smart take. Nice. Yeah. And Frequency Event Promotions, what did you think of last night's conversation? You were there for a bit of it. So I'd like to know, well, I don't know how long you were there for, but I hope you enjoyed it. But Black Friday, if you are a smart shopper, you don't need to go out on Black Friday.
Yeah, and Black Friday is very calm now because it started November 1st.
Exactly.
So every store. So here's one that I couldn't understand. So I went to Walmart and I was trying to get a printer. And so the tag still said, oh, Black Friday sale printers at this price. So like, okay, let me grab this printer. You bring it up. So she's like, oh, because it was scanning at the regular price. And she's like, oh, when I check it, the Black Friday sale ended yesterday. This is before Black Friday. So it ended, and then it's going to start again on Monday and then go till Black Friday. So it's like, now we can just pick and choose what day is Black Friday, and like it's too much. It's like it's either on that day or it's just a sale. It's not a Black Friday sale.
I don't have to do any of that stuff, like I said. And so also the key thing for me is I never want to have to buy something when if it's an urgent decision. I always like to plan so like for printers. I remember, man, it was back during the pandemic. I bought a laser printer, all this sort of stuff, great stuff, and I only paid like $250.
Nice.
Color laser wireless printer. Good for life. Good for life. So I think the key thing is if you can be strategic and wait and know your pricing, and there are sites out there where you can monitor the price if you do stuff on Amazon. Like you bring up another good point. Let me just bring up some comments here. Finance IQ Camp says, and there's Cyber Monday or ends until December 5th. Frequency says, I had to split early, but I can imagine it was off the hook. It was out of bounds. It wasn't off the hook. Ryan says, Black Friday season comes and goes. Apparently, yes. Good point. It comes and goes.
It's so sporadic. Now it's on a whim.
Mignon Cam, spelling error. I just got my printers at Canada Computers. They always have sales. Yeah, if you shop during the year, and if you know your products, you don't have to do that Boxing Day thing. Like I can't do the last time I bought something. The only thing I was looking to get I was looking to see if there's a site that does live streaming. I was looking to see if they were going to have a sale. They didn't have a sale, so I said no problem. So I could wait it off. But bringing that point, so coming back to the DEI thing, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, if anything, with Walmart Canada and DEI, because obviously they got to basically be directed by the U.S. I have a feeling that will probably stop here too, if they had any such initiatives.
And we've seen already representatives of the DEI division in Walmart Canada.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think you mentioned on a previous conversation how you were communicating with someone in that space, and they said like the division was either closed or it was gone. I don't know.
Every single person that I know that was working in that division was let go. So
wow.
I don't know if the division exists with nobody working in it, but what I'm very curious to see are all these corporations that signed on to the Black North Initiative. Pledge, I believe Walmart was on there. I have to check and confirm, but they talk a big game, and now, are they going to follow suit with what's happening in the U.S.? If they're going to see,
they take their direction from the U.S. Of course, yes. They will. But actually, there's at least one person I know, and you know her also from last year. And I've mentioned this story periodically, but I remember last year, was it earlier this year? Maybe earlier this year, and she long-term experience in the DEI space, and she signed a contract to work with Walmart Canada in the DEI space. She left after 2 or 3 months, and this is before the onrush came on. She left after 2 or 3 months, and now the new term is belonging. It's a belonging now. So what does
belonging what?
Well, I'm gonna bring up a little bit of a story.
Is that what the HR term? What do you mean belonging?
Let me just bring up the story. See if I can bring it up from yesterday. I don't know. Well, okay. So, okay. So, I'm going to put this story on the screen for a bit. It's a story from Forbes magazine, and the title is "Walmart pulls back on DEI. Could we see more companies adopting MEI?" Do you know what MEI is?
No, I've not heard of that.
Okay, so I'm going to do a screen share, and I'm just going to read a paragraph from this story. Okay, let me bring it up here. And I'll get people's input on what this is, on their take on this. Okay, let's share. Okay, I think we've got the story up on the screen. If you can't see it well, increase the view. All right, so the shift from DEI to MEI, a new approach to hiring and workplace diversity is gaining traction across corporate America, challenging long-standing DEI initiatives. This emerging movement advocates for a system called, or dubbed, quote, merit, excellence, and intelligence, unquote, which emphasizes selecting candidates based solely on their qualifications, abilities, and intelligence. Proponents argue that MEI offers a more equitable and effective method of building high-performing teams, moving away from demographic considerations to focus exclusively on individual merit.
How's Trump gonna explain his cabinet? This guy is just picking his friends. If they have to implement this, a lot of people are gonna get fired.
No, they're above that.
Well, exactly. That's
right.
exactly my point.
They hire. Obviously, it looks like he's hiring on loyalty. Or as someone told me, the licking boots method, or licking another part of the anatomy method. I'm not gonna, or kissing another part of the anatomy.
Top job all the way down.
Yes, there you go. So Fitness IQ goes, shame they didn't have a sale on the live stream. That's all right. You know what? That's good. Frequency of Everyone says, great Netflix series called Madness involves a Black news reporter, and that's all you're going to get for me. A must watch. Okay, interesting. Minnie on Cam says MER meritocracy is a hiring principle that emphasizes merit and high standards of performance over demographics. Just yep. Minnie says, I have found an article that more people with disabilities are being passed on promotions, even if they have merit. Of course, of course, that's going to happen. And well, here's another take: MEI, mind empowerment independently. Ooh. Roger Dundas says, with MEI, will it be affected by unconscious bias? Of course not. That's a way. Of course not. And Ryan, another one, says hiring managers are definitely going to use MEI to justify their biases. Of course. And Roger Dundas says, also, will melanated people boycott Walmart and other companies? I was going to ask that. Now, people, I'm pretty sure that what's going to happen with Walmart and other companies in the U.S., like there's companies like Harley Davidson have rolled back their DEI initiatives. It's a good question. How serious are people here? Will you boycott Walmart and other companies that stop DEI programs? What do you think, Ryan?
I could say there's nothing specific at Walmart that you have to buy there. So if the mantra is that we're boycotting Walmart, I'd be down for that, because you can't be the biggest retailer in the world and then be like the leader on eliminating DEI. Like those two things should not sit well with the Black community. And if they need a message, but then it also comes down to the employees too. We should figure out a way to get our employees out of there and into a better situation, because without the workers, Walmart is gonna shut down as well. So we should stop buying from there and also stop working there if we can. Like we should help people get out of that situation, because it's only going to get worse.
So Roger Dunn says Costco prices are most times lower. Minnie on Cam says the article was done by Globe and Mail for disabled and neurodivergent professionals. Promotions can be elusive, of course. And Frequency Open is curious, what did we think that DI would exist beyond except I didn't know.
Well, that's why DI is already diluting the Black cause. If we're going to advocate for something, it needs to be specific to the Black community, and this is what you're doing for us. If we're not going to advocate for that, then we're really just going at the whim of whoever was doing DEI work. They showed the statistics that white women benefited more from diversity programs than Black people. So is this even a program that is helping us? Or is it now we're fighting a cause that was really benefiting other people? Is this something that should we now, okay, you want to eliminate DI? Let us fight for specific Black support.
There you go.
If we feel that we're not
there you go.
Properly.
All right, I'm going to pull up another article. 9 major companies that have turned away from DI in the United States.
Wow. So
Walmart, Molson Coors. Yes.
Okay.
Those who drink Molson beer. So the company sent a notice to employees in early September that revealed that it will no longer have specific, quote, representation goals, unquote, for its employees and suppliers. Nor will it be participating in the Human Rights Campaign Corporate Equity Index, in which it previously had a perfect rating. It will also no longer be sponsoring events such as Pride celebrations. Okay, another company.
Wow, another boycott. Wow, send back your Ford car.
Ford Motor Company. Let's see. HRC President Kelly Robinson okay, hold on, saying that I don't want to read the whole thing, but let's see. John Deere, for those who buy Lowe's. Hello.
Whoa.
An internal memo. I don't think there's that many Lowe's stores around anymore. I think they pulled out of Canada and we're doing a Rona Plus. They got now called Rona Plus. But look at this. An internal memo from the home improvement retailers Lowe's, obtained by multiple news outlets in August, informed employees that the company will no longer participate in HRC's Corporate Equity Index, and its internal employee support resources for those belonging to minority groups will all be combined into one umbrella program. The company also said it would end its sponsorship and participation of community events such as parades, festivals, or fairs. Again, and no offense, but this LGBTQ lumped in with the Black cause. It's very interesting.
That would be included in DEI programs.
Yeah. Harley Davidson.
I'm curious how they respond to now DEI being taken out.
That's going to be interesting. Brown-Forman, Tractor Supply Company, the Toyota Motor Company.
I gotta return my car. What's wrong with these guys?
So here we're reading here, Toyota Motor Company announced in early October it was refocusing its DEI programs and ceasing again this LGBTQ plus, nothing about Black.
I told you it's been diluted.
Yeah.
So it's not talking about Black people specifically.
So there we go. Just a number of okay. Let me just put some mini on cam says the timing. I'm scheduled to do a focus group on racism and ableism in healthcare. Yeah, I think that'd be good. JG Marr says the Black American representation was always a joke anyway, just like affirmative action. 100%. I was listening to a commentary on the weekend, and this Black gentleman said, isn't it interesting? They won't let Black people even have 5%. The people who are driving this no DI want everything, and they don't want to relinquish anything. They want it all. They don't want to give up anything. They gave maybe like 5%. Now they're taking it all back.
Well, and you see that they dilute everything because affirmative action, if you listen to Dr. Claude Anderson, and he mentions how he was part of creating affirmative action, which was specifically for Black people. And then it turns into, for more recent time, turns into BIPOC, and it turns into DEI, diversity, and it dilutes the actual mission where, like, what it actually was supposed to be for is completely lost. And it becomes a joke, even though initially it started off as something to specifically help Black people.
Well, again, it just makes sense that it's not as effective because what do you have a better target of when it's one or many? How can you serve, right? If it's focused on Black person, it becomes everybody, and it's the same amount of resources being put in, it can't be as effective. Really can't. It's in some ways almost like a divide and conquer tactic, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because if they had to specifically keep focus, then we would see the Black community start to get its footing. But the more that they dilute it, yeah, you get lost in the shuffle.
So Wayne says, buy Black wherever and whenever possible. Roger can help with that. I think all of us can help with that, but 100%. But
yeah, and speaking of which, so for my birthday this year, I'm doing something special. So mark your calendars, December 18th.
What day?
December 18th. We are going to be doing ACBN holiday shopping tour spree at Canada Black-owned Marketplace. So it's in Pickering. So we're going to be inviting people to come to Pickering Mall, come to the Canada Black-owned store, and shop as much Black-owned vendors as you can. I'll be there. We'll be, because I have our book that I wrote with my daughter, Jazz and Dad, Start a Lemonade Stand. So we're going to be signing books there. But we really just want to encourage as many of us to go to that store and purchase products. So stay tuned. We're going to put out like the flyer and get people to register so we know that you're coming. But if you're in the area, definitely mark off December 18th. But hey, if you need to buy stuff for Christmas, shop there all month. But that day for sure we're going to be there, and we're inviting you to 1, shop Black, and 2, celebrate my birthday. So we'd love to see you out there.
December 18th, mark it down, family.
Yes.
Ryan Knight's birthday.
And in the spirit of that, we actually have a giveaway that we're doing today. So later in the show, we have occasions. I'm gonna give away a box. We'll figure out who to give it to.
Okay. So so this means I have to set up our giveaway thing. Yeah, that's all right.
Hey, if you have time, no worries.
No, I got time. I'll make time. Cool. I'll make time. That's fantastic.
Love it.
Look at this.
Yeah, so I love what Minnie on Cam is saying. We definitely have to get into the spirit of buying Black, because the more that we're able to circulate the dollar, you're gonna be able to give more opportunity to those in the Black community. Because right now, money talks. So the more that people have to spend, the more they're able to support their family and then grow the community. But if we don't get our mindset around how do we support those businesses in the Black community, money is just going to flow through our hands, and we're not going to really be able to build infrastructure. So let's do our part, and definitely as best we can. And it would be good to actually create a spreadsheet of all the different things that we buy in our house, and then find a Black supplier for each of those things. But I know that'll take time, but we'll figure it out.
But we got to start. But you know what?
Started, right?
We don't have a friend on today, and there's many of you that are on who are regulars. So we support that and love that. That's right. So Dr. Tachi says, good morning, all.
Yeah,
and Dr. Tachi, I may have some good potential news for Dr. Tachi, because people may not know Dr. Tachi and I collaborate, and we're getting some help for her platform and my platform. So I may have some more good news for Dr. Tachi today. I did share some good news. I got her some help, and we're going to see some more. Fitness IQ goes, Ryan. All right.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan. All right. Senior's Case says, morning all. With all the racism, homophobia, misogyny, and sexual harassment that takes place in these companies, we will be naked, hungry, and walking everywhere, to be honest.
Oh, you're trying to say nowhere left to shop because there's garbage?
Yeah.
Well, with that list, I can't drive. I can't go shop at Walmart. I can't get my tractor. Like, all these companies that sell the stuff that we need. It's like, can we boycott? Hey, but that's where we should fill
the our own.
Can we start manufacturing things?
Start our own.
Hey,
just start.
The first African country that thinks of building a vehicle, a car, that should become the de facto diaspora vehicle.
There's so many people on this one. This is cool. Dr. Tachi is very cool in regards to the giveaway. So all the people who are staying on, we will be doing a giveaway. The giveaway is set up.
Yes.
It is set up. It's set up. All right.
Get your proper
Now,
Santa Christmas
there you
cards.
go. So Finance IQ puts a very important point on. S&P just hit another all-time high. I don't know if people are paying attention, but ever since 47 got elected, the stock market is just going.
And Bitcoin has gone
Crypto.
crazy.
Crypto has
Since
gone
the
crazy.
election day, I think it went
Crypto.
up 10,000
Crypto.
Canadian.
So now, do people know why the crypto markets have gone up?
I don't.
So under President Biden's administration, they wanted to do regulation and go after the crypto companies. So what did 47 do during his campaign? Say, hey, if you elect me, I'll make sure there's no government regulations. We'll loosen them up, etc. Bang.
Wow.
And it's funny because many years ago, 47 said crypto was a joke. Now he's all over it. So follow the money. So yes, the stock markets. Here's an interesting suggestion for those who have younger people that they either have kids or family. Instead of buying them a toy, why don't you buy them a piece of stock?
Yeah, buy stock in Mattel. That's that toy that you're about to buy. Buy stock in Nike, that shoe that you're about to buy.
And people think when you buy stocks, you have to buy a whole share. You can buy partial shares of companies of a share. So maybe buy that. Okay. But yes, the S&P just keeps on going up and up and up. So Dr. Tachi says, wow, actually S&P 500, yes. Big up December babies. I believe that Finance IQ Cam is a December baby. Am I correct?
Sagittarius too?
I think correct me if I'm wrong on that. Serena Wills from the DMV. Good morning from a warm and cold and chill, from a very cold and chilly DMV. Hope everything is. And she says, yes, buy black, period. And Doctor says, I love good news. Mignon Cam says, the thing with buying black, their advertising is not as strong as the bigger companies, and they don't use cookies to target pixels correctly. Ooh, okay.
Very valid, but that's where those that know how to do those things need to lean in and educate our black entrepreneurs on how to do it properly. It's nice to talk about pixels. Let's actually teach it.
Yes, teach more, sell less. Dr. Tachi says to Serena Wills, hey, Serena says, we need good news. Can't wait to hear the good news. Well, we're doing a giveaway of gift cards. That's the good news. And also, that's the big news. And Serena says, hey, Soror Tachi. And then Roger says, drive a Japanese car. Bam.
How about drive a Nigerian car? Like, how about drive a Ghanaian car?
Here we got Wayne Harris is up on, but Serena says, hey, Mignon Cam and Finance IQ. Wayne Harris says Nord is a Nigerian auto manufacturer. I did not know that.
Okay, are they exporting to North America yet?
Well, they'll probably get with 47. They'll get taxed to the hilt.
Well, that's why we have to get them in now.
Yes,
we have until January
15th or whatever inauguration day. Wayne Harris says yes. And Serena says, hello, Wayne. Wow, good to know. Dr. Tachi says, because he will let business do whatever they like. Yeah, you agreed. Absolutely. Wayne Harris says cryptocurrency is a finite resource, unlike fiat currency. Okay. Frequency of Empire says endorsement, influence, no regulation. Yep, that's what it means. You get you get to do whatever you want, like that old song by Wow Wow West, Kool Moe Dee, Wow Wow America. All right. Dr. says we need oversight because we have proven we cannot govern ourselves. tell the current or the 47 that he don't believe that. Serena says, yes, I want to get my son into investments. He wants to learn and grow his money. He's 13. Now's the time to do it.
Nice.
To do it. Wayne Harris says ITF versus stock in trust for account. Wayne, you're going to be on Friday. Maybe you want to touch a little bit on this. I know you want to talk about consumerism and blacks, but maybe in the new year. But definitely that's talk about stock investments. Fitness IQ says my next episode will be about creating a dividend portfolio with a small amount of fractional shares. Stay tuned. Okay. So catch things I didn't know about money on Saturday afternoons in around 5 o'clock. Follow Fitness IQ Cam. Dr. Vibe, you were down because I'll raise you'll raise. Also, my birthday is the same day my dad comes home. Very nice. So she says I wrote it down, so I should know better. Trina Will says also, I had a meeting with, yes, you did. Oh, you had your meeting with Carol Nicole. Looking forward to the shift in my diet and a couple of protocols. Yes.
Nice.
And also, so Serena Wills, just to tell you earlier on in the show, but I got a text yesterday. Wayne Harris finally met Carolyn Nicole yesterday, and he sent me a text message. So wonderful. Wayne Harris says heaters and defrosters may be an issue with the Nigerian car. Nigerian says, my birthday's in February. You have enough time to send cash. I don't like gift cards. Dr. Taji says, I'm for African manufactured cars. However, the environmental impact is a consideration as well. True. Fitness IQ Camp says, hey, Serena Wills. JG Mars, if we had more informed Black athletes, they could help promote and market Black-owned goods and services, because any high-profile Black famous person, yes, which is interesting.
100% agree.
The other day, what's his name? Jay-Z got into a collaboration with, what's the name of the company, to help teach financial stuff. And I'm going, okay, Jay-Z, don't we have Black people who can do that? There's enough smart Black people who can,
like, with a bank or something.
Yes. You know what? Let me just see if I can. Let me just look. And I said, okay, Jay-Z, there's enough smart Black people can teach this. You don't need to go to these organizations to do this. I'm just operation. Let me just see if I can find it quickly. No, I don't see. No, I don't see it. Financial HBCU. Let me just see if I find it. HBCU. Okay. So Jay-Z brings financial. Okay, here we go. Just bear with me. So Jay-Z's Sean Carter Foundation, which is Jay-Z's actual name, Sean Carter, is looking to help out students in historically Black colleges and universities in a major way. He's going to be partnering with Wharton, is it? The Wharton School of Business. Right. So along with dedicated partners like Toyota and the Wharton School of Business is a vision. So, but Jay-Z, there's enough smart Black individuals who can do this. You don't need to reach out to Toyota and the Wharton School of Business to do that. That's just, I'm not.
Yeah, because if he's going to support HBCUs with it, why not partner with Morehouse that has like a business program?
There are enough smart Black people in America to do that. Like, I agree with I like what he's doing, but why don't you have Black people? Hopefully Black people will be the front face delivering the education. Right? But I don't know. So, man, I love how the comments are just flying in here this morning. This is good stuff. Let me just do this. Let me do this. Okay, let's go. We go. So the name of the broadcast of the show is The Things I Wish I Knew About Money podcast. That's subscribe to it on YouTube. Serena Will says, go Wayne. Yes, in regards to Carol Nicole, I'm going to phone Carol to say, to shout you out. And as I said earlier on, continuing from this month for the next year, Carolyn will be on again on the second Monday of each month for the upcoming year. So to continue the health journey. Fitness Frequency says, Fitness IQ podcasts are getting juicy like a Randy beef patty. Which is funny. I haven't had a beef patty in ages. If I do veggie or chicken. I don't eat beef. I can't tell you the last time I had beef. I can't tell you how I'm totally away from beef. Totally. Serena Will says her 50th is in January. I accept the request. I accept gift cards, cash cards, grocery, gas cards.
Cash App and Venmo too?
Yeah. Well, we can't use it in Canada.
Oh, true, yes.
Minion Cam, Pursuit of Happiness guy teaches it. No. You mean, what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name, Pursuit of Happiness. No, but there's so many. I just think, tell me if I'm wrong, family. Aren't there enough smart, decent Black individuals to teach a lot of stuff we need to do to move forward?
Yeah, man, he needs to partner with like Robert F. Smith, and we need to learn from that gentleman.
Right. Ryan says Africa has an electric car. Yes, we mentioned that earlier. Dr. Your Wharton School of Business is part of the University of Pennsylvania. Frequency of Airport says branding. Nurse K says, is Wharton 45's alma mater? That's a good question. Did he go to university?
Yeah, he went to Wharton.
He did?
Yeah. I think Elon Musk as well.
Well, that adds a little bit of interesting slant.
Right.
That I wonder if Mr. Jay-Z knew that.
Maybe he's positioning himself. Right? I would 100% think that he would know that.
Wow, look at this. OMG. Speaking of patties, EastEnders, the Warden Station patties are closing down soon. So that patty shop is closing down in Warden Station. That place has been around forever.
Is that because the station's being renovated?
Good question.
Yeah, that is
interesting. Wow, didn't know that. That place has been around for not a minute, an hour.
Yes.
Like I haven't taken transit for a long time, but when I did, that was one of my regular stops when I was getting home. All right.
Gotcha.
Minyankas and Budgetnista Tiffany could teach it in her own organization. Yeah, well, okay, here's another example. There is a gentleman. You may not like him. You may not like him. You may not. Every day, almost every day, Boyce Watkins does an hour of free of charge of financial education.
True.
Right? So he's another person. Yes, Chris Gardner, Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, Chris Gardner. I wonder if that's a good question. I didn't know if he teaches it. Dr. Ty says, "See, Nurse K, it is, but he paid his way through."
Hey, we do not doubt that. And Earn Your Leisure guys, they started out teaching the financial literacy. That would be an interesting collab.
Minion Cam says, I hope they keep the bakery in Bathurst Station. I love their patties. Zero Punch says, I heard that that 2 Fitness IQ. I'll be going there tonight. I've been there. It's been there for I've been 26 for the last 3 years. I feel my childhood is now taking over. No, only ladies are allowed to say that.
Right.
26 and
lean into your wisdom, sir.
Yeah, 26 and holding. Yeah, they're 26 and holding. My gosh. Family, you're on fire this morning. I love it. All these comments about Warden Station patties. All right, Seniors K. Oh, Finance IQ says Budgetnista is a dope person. Where's she based out of? Canada,
I haven't heard of that one.
We'd love to invite her on. Seniors K says Dr. Tachi 100%. I agree that they should have partnered somewhere else. So 47 can align himself with it in that way.
People are pandering, man. They gotta be on his good side.
Frequency event promotions. Come on, stop using these things like the ladies use. Forever young. Come on. And Budgetnista is American. Well, if anyone can get me her information, I'd love to see if I could have her on the show. I'm not afraid to ask out.
Yeah,
I would not be afraid to ask. Okay, let's. American. She's been on EYL as well. Oh, by the way, how's the relationship with EYL Fitness IQ? Cam, you're keeping it quiet these days.
Yeah, do they have any scheduled stops in Canada, Toronto coming up?
Yeah, are they planning to tour in Canada again outside of coming up for Maribana? So, but that's interesting. Okay.
And speaking of which, Caravana, they voted in a new board of directors. So the Caravana Arts Group. So I know last year they did the Caravana in Kitchener. So Caravana slowly but surely stepping out of Toronto. I'm not sure how many other cities.
So this is something that I heard I heard that they're moving it from downtown to Downsview Air Force Base.
Well, that now would be the FMC, the actual festival itself.
Right.
So they're moving the Toronto Festival to Downsview, you're saying?
I heard, this is what someone told me, that they're moving it. So the downtown days of Americana are gone.
Gotcha.
And also, I remember reading a story in BuyBlacks.com how less people took part in the actual parading or being part of the parade because the costumes are just gone up so much. So it brings me to I think I said this earlier on, Will there be an Ameriban in the next 10 years, in 10 years' time?
Listen, we should have a show about that. The business of
Ameribana?
festivals. Yeah, the business
Oh,
of.
you're the Gala King. You're the person who can host that. Like the festivals and all that. Okay, C Nurse K, love this.
Yeah.
I'm 26 plus tax.
Nah, get that.
I love that. I love that. That's one of the lines of the day.
I've never heard that one.
It reminds me, I went to visit my doctor a few weeks ago, and we're chatting, and we're both going along in the journey. And I said to my doctor, like, do you want to live long? He says, I want to live long enough so my age equals my golf score.
Right? Yes.
I mentioned that the other day. I thought that was one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time. All right, other things here. Don't entertainment with him, Ryan. What do you mean by that? What are you causing fitness, like Cam? What are you talking about? Mignon Canada's Budgetnista has a book me page on her website. Well, send me that. Just send me her name via email and see if she'll come on. JG Mars, good point. Many mega churches here in America could offer general finance investment classes for free, given the money they rake in. Very true.
But that's actually something that Dr. George Fraser started to put together. They called it the WINS program, where it was financial literacy being taught in churches.
Yes, that's a
big time to get momentum. But
that's a very good point, because a lot of churches with people like us, they got a lot of money.
Every week, millions coming in every week.
Okay, Wayne here says, I went to the Don't Pay a Cent event with Sherrard and Priscilla. It was about using your RSP loan to buy property. Oh.
Nice.
Wayne, could you flip me their contact information? I'd love to reach out to them to see if they would come on. That would be great. Mignon Can says, JG Mars, they do with Dave Ramsey, Financial Peace University, took over that market. Geez. So the black churches are doing stuff with a non-melanated person.
Really? You're going to the black churches and do this financial peace thing? Oh, okay. I have to check into this.
Okay. Serena says she's on a budget is another great content creator. She's based in the UK. People, you have my contact information. Like, if you can, send me and I'll reach out to these people to have them on. Okay, let's make costume affordable again. Jeez, for Ameribana. Jeez.
Well, I'm seeing some of the bands building the costumes in China, so that tariff might hit Caribana even harder.
Dr. Tag says, exactly, Ryan. That's your job. Okay, to bring these people on. All right, with the Gala people. JG Mars, Mignon Cam. I mean, these black mega churches where the need is greatest. Mignon Cam says, for Canada, there is a Christians Against Poverty. They offer financial literacy programs, and Credit Canada offers 6-week program. Wayne Harris brings him, says, how many institutions has a black church built with all the tithes and offerings they receive each week? Any best practices out there? Great question.
There was a good example in the Blueprint for Black Power by Dr. Amos Wilson, but this was like back in the 70s, 80s of a church that actually built affordable housing. They had it was manufacturing or warehousing, did something in the food business, but few and far between. So imagine how many other institutions or how many other economic empowerment plays they could have been doing if they had the will to do so. What is stopping them? Because they see the need. They every day talk about and pray about the need, yet they have the resources to change the need. So what's the block there?
Yeah, find the need and fill it. Don't find the need and kill it, right? That's the key here. So let's get back. More comments to find it. So Finance IQ Cam says, I missed that one, Wayne. So I think she's saying she missed that event that you mentioned, Wayne. Mignon Cam says, again, at JG Mars, again, Dave Ramsey took over the American financial literacy education market. He is also in school programs, and he is supported lots by the conservative groups. So there you go. So JG Mars answers about Wayne Harris's question, 0. Good morning, Tim Frey. Thank you so much. Hope you and family are fine. Also, thank you for your message back. And I have to reach out to that person in regards to I'll put it out there. Would any of you who were in geographic proximity to myself and Ryan, would you be interested in attending a live recording of the Morning Vibe?
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Let's do it.
We have a live recording, live broadcast. On Cam says, JJ Mars, I did a deep dive in it when I was exploring my second career as a financial coach. So she's done some research. Frequency of Air Promotion says, there was a lady that was on Showcase TV till death do us part. Does anyone know her name?
Oh, Gail Van Oxley.
Yes, and I know Minnie on Cam knows about her. She says the block is greed. Talking about the blockchain. Minnie on Cam says, and Anthony Oneil used to work for Dave Ramsey, left to focus more on the black community. Okay, is Mr. Oneil melanated or non-melanated? First lady of ACBN. Fill the need and fill it indeed. Great conversation. Yeah, find the need and fill it. Don't find the need and kill it. Minnie on Cam says, yes. Gail Van Oxide, she is active on Twitter in retirement. I'm not much on Twitter anymore. I'm on Blue Sky. All right. Okay.
Right.
Ryan says, I would absolutely attend a live recording. Thank you. First
ticket sold.
All right. Frequency of Air Promotions with the RRSPPs, which is the 401k in the US, is good, but you got to pay back money in 15 years. Still researching if this is wise. Well, touch base with Wayne Harris. He'll tell you. Dr. S, if I was there, I would love to see a live recording. I appreciate that coming from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Next year, we're going to get your ticket.
Anthony Oneil is melanated and has built his own financial team. Okay. Well, Mignon Cam, if you could get me his contact information, I'd like to ask if he'd like to be on. And Fitness IQ Cam says, yes, Anthony Oneil is black. I would love. What if he's related to Alexander Oneil? Great singer in his great from the Prince family. Alexander Oneil did a song with Sherelle called Saturday Night. Classic song. Classic song. Frequency Event Promotions would say, would love to assist with that live record.
Let's make it happen. We're gonna pick a date.
Okay. And says Minnie on Cam. Anthony Oneil's YouTube channel regularly has black guests on his YouTube channel. Okay. Wayne Harris says Anthony is Wakadian. Okay, so some people know about this guy.
Nice.
Okay, look at no. Here we go. Ryan says Morning Vibe Symposium. No, that's Ryan's thing in February, March. Not doing no symposium thing. Maybe one. Okay, so let's see. It says Wayne has you pay back or you pay tax. Dealer's choice. So responding to Frequency Event Promotion. So reach out to Wayne Harris. He knows about these things. So just out of curiosity, for those who express even light interest on attending a live taping or broadcast of the Morning Vibe, would a weekday, weeknight, or weekend be the most attractive for you to attend? And if we did it for those who are in the geographic area where myself, we are looking at doing it at a place in Scarborough, which is fairly close to the 401, TTC accessible. So we'd love to have your ideas. So Minnie on Cam says, and rich and regular black couple does financial independence, retire early. Okay. Fitness IQ Cam says, I'm in. Well, it's not too far from where it would only be maybe 10 or 15 minutes drive from where you are, Fitness IQ Cam. And she says, perfect. Okay. She goes, anytime, LOL. But yeah, because we're just lightly looking at the idea of having it, and we found a location in Scarborough that we if we're gonna do it, we'll be doing it at, and it's very accessible, close to the highway for those who drive. It's not downtown Toronto.
Right.
Thank you.
Right off.
Here we go. Dr. Chachi says, oh yes, I know rich and regular. Okay. So people, send these things to me so I can do some research on them, because after one of these, unfortunately I'll lightly go through the live comments, but that's a lot of time. So if you can send it directly, that'd be great. So Saturday, Wayne Harris says a Saturday afternoon. Okay. Fitness IQ says, I like rich and regular. Okay. You're trying to be on just be on your own level. Don't try to be on their level. And IW goes on Tuesday. IW as a guest with Money with Tiffany podcast, and Michelle does money. Okay. And she goes, I'm sending via IG. Thank you. Ryan Aller says a weekend sounds good. Okay, so we're beginning to get some traction. Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening, maybe, or a Sunday afternoon. So some ideas. So, and okay, so, and if we had this event, we'd probably have to charge unless we get a sponsor. We can work on getting sponsors. So, would you be willing to pay $15 to $20 to attend? Just putting it out there. But we certainly would look at getting sponsorship for the event, and we've had that conversation with the gentleman who has the venue, and there could be some discussion. But I always like to do sponsors, so I'd like to reduce the cost, especially. Actually, you know what we do? If we did charge, there'd be one price for the regulars of the Morning Vibe, and another price. And I know we know who the regulars
are. How do you prove that?
Oh, well, I know the people who are in here regularly.
Yes.
Maybe okay. And Mignon Camp says $15 to $20 is my max. Okay. Yes. Finance IQ, guys, remember you have to do a survey. Well, I'm waiting for you to do yours, Finance IQ Cam. Thank you. And there is a YouTube poll feature, yes. But what I would do is I would create a link and post it up during the conversations here. Actually, I have to, there's a few, I've been holding on doing a survey about this show with y'all, but this is making me say, okay, I'm going to put it out there and get some input from you guys. And Fitness IQ goes, yikes. You see, I got you. I got you. All right. LOL. Yeah. She goes, working on that during my break. How long you been working on that survey, Fitness IQ Cam? You don't have to share in the comments. I just keep quiet on that. But yeah, I had a survey so I'm gonna, before the end of the year, I'm gonna do a Morning Vibe survey, and we'd like, if you are so inclined, to fill it out we get some data to find out what you like, what we think we can do better, and also to see who we can pursue for sponsorship.
Very true. And as we're winding down, did you set up
okay, all right, we're gonna get it up here. So if you're on the conversation line right now, we're going to do a giveaway. Yes, we're gonna
time to get your Christmas cards.
There we go. So
by being a regular,
yes, so
you'll be getting
set it up. I'm gonna give another 30 seconds for you to you don't have to do, actually, if you've entered a comment into the chat today, other than, I don't know if it does, I think it does it on most of, I don't know if it does it for Ryan's platform. All mine, I don't know if it does for Ryan's platform, but we're going to, if you're watching this preferably on a platform that like either my LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube, you just put in a comment and you're registered. Okay, we know. Oh, Mignon Camp says, I'm behind on my survey too. There we go. Fitness IQ, I've been commenting. We know that, Fitness IQ Cam. So has me. See, they're conspirators together. You notice that, right? All right. So I'm gonna bring up. We haven't used Ryan. Thank you for offering the giveaway today. I appreciate that. Haven't done this for a long time.
Thank you to Ebony Occasions.
Yes,
who is a past sponsor on the show.
Yeah, and
they do Afro-centric greeting cards.
100%. All right, so I think we've got everyone here that we need to. And okay. Okay.
And it'll be delivered by Ryanda Post. I have to take over for Canada Post.
So. Ryanda Post. But before we do the giveaway, before we give the giveaway, again, you have a lot of conversation with Black business. What impact has the postal strike been having on Black business owners?
It is pretty brutal because one of two things happens. Either if it's domestic in the GTA, a lot of people are delivering stuff themselves, which is taking them away from actually running their business, or they're doing like a la carte delivery services, which those companies are more expensive, or they're using the bigger UPS.
And I wonder if they upped their prices because of this too.
And they could, they can do that surge pricing. Because and so getting things out, especially to the US, Canada Post is really reasonable. when you have to use a different provider to get to the US, it is brutal. So
I wonder
yeah,
how long.
it's
I
tough.
wonder how long the government's going to let this one go for, because it's having a lot of impact. Negative.
Apparently, they say the Canada Post has put in front, I guess, their take it or leave it offer. So we'll see how the union responds. But 55,000 people striking just shut. And I didn't think it was going to go this long, because I know they were using Christmas as like, hey, let's get this done. You don't want the. This is the peak season for deliveries, and it's halted. It's that, man. Yeah, this is wild. A lot of people, and yeah, they just mentioned they're about to lay off people while the strike is happening.
Yes, I've heard.
No money is flowing, so I don't know what else they can do.
Okay. So many of Fitness IQ Camp says I have to ship something to CRA, so I'll look at FedEx. Wow.
And why? Let us know the price, because
Fitness IQ. Do you hear they've laid off folks too? Yes.
Yeah.
Also, Canada Post has been messing up my disability payment to pay my rent. Now I have to call the disability office and find out what's happening. Yes. Okay. I'll save some other comments to the Camille's after. Okay. The giveaway time is happening now. Here we go.
Hey, good luck to everybody. I will be there to deliver it to
Charmaine. Well, you're not going out to Brunswick.
Charmaine, listen, Charmaine, I'll get you one when you come back, or I'll figure out a way to send you one. But can we do
another person? Okay, all right. Okay,
so Charmaine, I'm gonna ask Ebony Occasions for 2 boxes.
Okay, so, here we go. Next one.
Let's see who else.
Now remember, you can't. Well, you can't deliver to Florida or the DMV, so that
we'll see.
Frequency event promotion.
Okay, he's in town.
All right,
you shall get to your box.
So Frequency Event Promotions is the winner. You know how to get in hold of Ryan.
Yes.
If you don't now, you're in trouble.
Ryan is coming.
Okay, so just as we start to wrap up today's epic conversation, a few more comments. So first things first, check out Ebony Occasions, www.ebonyoccasions.com. Great cards that are Afrocentric based. Fitness IQ cases, remember it's my birthday month. You have made us reminded. Yes, because we are the first, and both Fitness IQ Cam and Mignon Cam have the same first names, Camille's. But one spells it with a K, the other one spells it with a C. And we know another Camille too, Roger Dundas' better half.
Yeah.
Camille also with a C. Mignon Cam says, Cam, if you are the first K spelling Camille I know of, you're the only one with a K. She says, and I don't know if anyone else spells it with a K that I know of. She says, she said FedEx. Cam, I know of a male named Camille with a C. Interesting. Okay. C Nurse K says a lady on the news said her shipping jumped from $15 Canada Post to $35. And when they offer free shipping over $100, it's cutting into their bottom line. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. She goes, I won't be happy, but it's a business expense. Well, that's one of the reasons why you have a business. Right? Those Dr. Chachi goes, yay for the winner. Fitness IQ goes, I was so close. You were a flash. Fitness IQ goes, wood for gotta bounce. Have a great week. Hey, thank you, Mr. Harris. We will see you on Friday. C Nurse K says, congratulations to Frequency Event Promotions. And she says, Camille is a unisex name and it's French. So French pronunciation is Camille. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
And there says December babies, Capricorn. All right. Wow. And it's always interesting when we don't have a friend on, all of you come in strong. I mean,
love it.
It's just absolutely fantastic. So, Ryan, what's up for the rest of your week?
Yeah. What is up? So Wednesday, we're doing a working group for the Canada Summer Jobs Grant. So if you have any interest in hiring students next summer, let's get our applications in now.
Plan ahead.
Yeah. Next week, we're doing the pre-symposium workshop.
Oh, wow. That's coming up.
Yeah, so the symposium's March 29th, and then we do sessions every month about different topics. So Camille from Fitness IQ was our first. Chris Beth did one about branding. So Camille did one about financial planning, and I'm doing one.
Camille who?
Fitness IQ with a K. Camille with a K.
Power woman. She loves to have power, man. She likes to be in charge.
December 11th.
So there's your pipeline to earn your leisure. Her.
Well, yeah, let's see, make it happen.
Yeah, man.
So how about yourself? How's the week looking?
I have to take some. I'm going to be taken up with a lot. I got to do a lot of traveling around town and get some stuff. I'll just leave it at that. Situation happened. It's going to take up most of my week. But outside of that, not too much. Like I'm still sort of calming down after last week because last Wednesday was Foodpreneurs final such celebration. Sorry, and then Thursday was this great dinner that I went to, Connecting for Change, which I like. I have to say that I'm still shaking my head on that great event. And I have a conversation tomorrow. The gentleman I was sitting for most of the night beside, he works with an investment company that helps high level not-for-profits get funding.
Gotcha. Nice.
Amazing. We had an amazing conversation. Within 2 minutes, he says, "Hey, I got to chat with you." So we are meeting. So what I did over the weekend is everyone who the host of it sent an email out to everyone. So we have everyone's email address. I sent a video message to the group yesterday saying, "Hey, if you're interested," I said, "Are you against having an 11-minute conversation? So if there's anything we can work on together." But the gentleman with the investment place, we already joined. I emailed him the next day. Bang! So we're meeting tomorrow. He actually's done a podcast series interviewing some of the top nonprofit leaders in Canada, getting a series of best practices for not-for-profits.
Excellent. That's really good.
So meetings there. I'm meeting with a lady who organizes the event. Actually, their next event, they are going to have a Nigerian chef.
Yeah.
So I've told her that I'd like to invite some people. Says, okay, we can talk, because ideally I just like to have a whole table of people who I know at this. It's a really good event. And I think it's something that we could duplicate and replicate. Actually, we should talk about that offline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and one of the nice things about it too is that there's a theme for the evening, and the theme was care. And I know I'm repeating myself from some people. I mentioned this on Friday's show, but the whole theme was about care. And like, she has a card, and your name is on it, and there's a series of questions for you to discuss at your table. And the first question was, "What does care look like to you?"
Gotcha.
And we only got through that first question.
Nice. Jeez.
Because the conversation was so rich.
Right. That's
and
so
the
good.
food it was a 5-course meal done by this chef, and I've got to reach out for him today. It's a really good space. Again, I don't go downtown that often. It was a Spadina just north of Queen. Really nice, intimate space if you want to have a private party or private get together with the food right there.
Excellent.
And yeah, big shout out to Syncopate Financial Leadership, who paid for my attendance there. So
yeah, shout out to Allison.
Yeah, it was really. I think it's an idea we could definitely replicate. I think we could something maybe you and I could do together.
Okay.
Hosting like every few months, bring different people together and just have them at a table, have a theme, and have these questions, and bring people who don't know each other, verbally don't know each other together, and just I think it's something again replicated. Okay, so let's see. Ryan, did the Angel Group pass by? I don't know.
No, that's still in process.
Okay.
So you haven't missed
she goes, OMG, listen. And he says, still in process. She goes, I have no connection with EYL. So you say. She goes, I just loving personal finance podcasters, YouTubers. Serena says, great show as always. Great. And survive the cold. It's here too. Don't worry. Minion Camp. Fitness IQ Camp. You following my channel, Disability and Finance. I'm the sole person in that space based on a commentator in New Zealand. Well, you should be looking for some sponsorships if you are. Okay, Dr. Chachi, did someone say Nigerian chef? And then, what's the name of his podcast? I don't even know the name of it yet. But when I meet this lady, she did mention it, but I can't remember the name. But also, I'm going to plug one of the people that were there too. Actually, and I've sent her a video message too, and she has opened it, so I'm going to follow up with her. One of the people there is a president of this organization called, name though is Not 9 to 5. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, Not 9 to 5, and You're Not Alone.
Okay.
He was giving out gift bags, and it's a great organization. Maybe actually Tim Frey should maybe chat with her because Tim's right in the restaurant industry. But what they do is they're a not-for-profit support group for people that work in the restaurant industry.
Okay.
To provide mental health supports, emotional support, and I'll repeat what I said on Friday. People are going to hear it again, but I don't watch too many shows on TV. But one of the things I do watch is food shows, and one of the shows I watch is Top Chef Canada. There's also a Top Chef US. But on one of the episodes this year, on this season on Top Chef Canada, they held their first fundraiser, and it was hosted by Not 9 to 5.
Gotcha.
So when the lady, she got up there, Hazel, her name is Hassel. When she got up and said, I go act, and we talked or shared 15 minutes before everything got going. She said, okay, you were on Top Chef. Guy goes, yeah, okay. So I'm looking to see if we can get her on the show to talk. But there's some potential collaboration with myself and that organization also.
Yeah, I love that.
So there we go. So as we finish off today, let's do some things. Okay, here's another comment. Top Chef American is supposed to be they are recording in Toronto. Top Chef America, yes, they are record. They may have finished, but they are doing their next season is recording in Toronto. I don't know if they're probably finished by now, but they are recording in Toronto, 100%. And actually, one of the hosts of Top Chef US, what's her name, Gail? Can't remember her last name. She's actually from either Toronto or Niagara Falls, so she is a native-born Canadian. But yes, they are recorded, or if they finish, it's finished in Toronto. But the next season of Top Chef, based in the U.S., recorded in Toronto. So big up to that. So let's close off. So much stuff went on today, but subscribe to the Dr. Vibe Show on YouTube and hit the notification button. Please get us to 1620. Love to get it by the end of this week. Subscribe to the Dr. Vibe Show on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Want to advertise your business, product, or service on the show? Email me dr.vibe@thedr.com. Join our Discord group where we post replays, and I know Minnie on Cam is a frequent person that posts on there stuff she's doing. You can post some of the stuff you're doing. Please do. Coming up on this Friday show, Wayne Heiss will be talking about consumerism and blacks, especially at this time of year. There's where you can get a hold of Mr. Knight, Ryan Oneil Knight, website, Ryan Oneil Knight, LinkedIn, Instagram, Ryan.Knight99. And the Knight is with a K, okay, not N-I-G-H, a K. And work with me around RyanOneilKnight.com, email. There's all the places you can get a hold of me. Website, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, The Dr. Vibe Show, Instagram at The Dr. Vibe Show, X at DRVIBESHOW, email dr.vibe at the DRVIBESHOW, and the new thing, Blue Sky at drvibe.bsky.social. Has anyone else gone? I know Minnie on Cam, you're on Blue Sky. Has anyone else gone on to Blue Sky yet?
Interesting. I have not sampled it just yet.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, that Gail Chef went to George Brown College. Yeah, she went to George Brown College. You know what's going to bug me? I got to find out her name. Let's do it quick. It's just going to bug me. Gail, host on top. It's going to bug me, her name. But they're Gail Simmons. Yep. Yeah, Gail Simmons. Yep. Gail Simmons. So they are. Yep. So she's been on there for long time. But so Gail Simmons, Canadian base. All right. Ryan, another great show. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And it's like you, Black women, ladies, remember, today is Black Women Rest Day. So even if it's 2 or 3 minutes, please do it. I'm actually going to call a Black lady right after this. Say, this is you. It's Black women. And she has had some challenging times recently. I'm going to say it's Black women. Take a rest. Dr. Tachi's on Blue Sky. Okay, I got to reach out to you then.
Yeah, nice.
And then she kind of fitness. I goes, me not get another app until I get a new phone.
Okay.
She says 2 minutes, no sa, LOL. But Blue Sky, as I said, so far is less toxic than X Twitter has been in my experience. So that's it. So here we go, because Ryan's got notifications happening. Live your life as a dream. If you can dream it, you can make it. Sometimes you have to get smaller to get stronger. Block assumptions that aim bigger, aim better, aim higher, aim wider. Love, faith, and respect. And as always, don't just manage your time, manage your energy. Remember to give yourself grace. We will see you on Friday with Wayne Harris, Consumerism and Blacks. Ready?
Yeah.
And then send me information about all these people so I can reach out to them, okay? And survey is coming. We're done. Be well. Friday.